worries, those doubt, those compression, those resistance, those angerness, this anxiety, all of this is simply a lack of strength in your emotional body. So catching yourself. Today was a very good example. The person is, one of the person today was in full control of the environment, but zero control on the emotional aspect and mental aspect. So how you can grasp a quality that you already have, but develop the quality. So coming within and not controlling the environment, but coming inside and being mindful, being aware, and controlling what input is being sent into your mind. What is the connection happening? How can you grasp those, catch those information and change them and not play with them. Do not play something that you don't like. Do not fall into a circus that is not pleasurable. Take the upward spiral, not the downward spiral. It doesn't mean that I don't see what I feel. The person was very good at seeing what she was feeling, very good at putting on the paper where she is at, asking the good questions, but staying there and roaming there and turning around here without taking action. So how do I take action when I observe and when I see what's happening? And this is a lot of will, a lot of strength, but this is how you build your emotional body. That is all the preparation for you to be also at service. If your capacity to manage your emotions is not strong, your communication, your expression, and what you are creating in the world is not expressed with stability. You are not creating stability here. Your emotional is the way you perceive your reality, the way you perceive your life. Whatever you create, you're perceiving through feelings. So feelings are emotions, and also your thoughts and beliefs associated to that, or vice versa. After it's a bit long explanation, but how you are able to catch those emotions and to find stability here. In finding stability, you find safety, you find trust, and you find your truth. You are able to catch a natural aspect of you that is lying dormant within, but doesn't have space to express if your emotions are all over the place. So building up your emotional body, building up the management of your emotions is very important. There are many tools. You've been sharing a lot of tools already. It's always turning around the same things, but it depends on you cognitively to take action. As much you are speaking about it, as much you are experiencing it, as much you are doing healing session, as much you are doing energy adjustment, connection with your higher self, connection with all consciousness, with your multidimensional self, building your light bodies, it only depends on you to choose that I'm not buying into my fears and I'm not playing them. I see them, I understand why they are here, I see the pattern, but I don't let those emotions and emotional charge playing me right now. It doesn't serve me. You're basically disrupting, like in downward spiral, and I am choosing what I believe about myself and about the life I create, and stick on those beautiful beliefs that you know you are, that you know you have experience, and make it the strongest one, the primary feeling, the primary belief, and stick to that. Remove the if, but if, why, if this happen, but I feel this way, if this change, I have a worries here, maybe it will not work, maybe I will remain alone. All this maybe are great, but you are just playing them. So strengthen your emotional body so you find stability. And this is the continuity of all those conversations we've been having, all those sharing we'll be having since weeks now.
Last week we've done the Monday.
Last week we did one.
Was the inner child.
Yeah, we did a very good practice.
I received a lot of feedback on the WhatsApp that people, they enjoyed it, and it was Monday only online. It was about growing your emotional body, inner child, with the very specific techniques with the higher self. It was very, very good. It was
very, very good. Who did that?
Didi went
into last Monday?
Full realization.
That's good, huh? Yeah.
It was very good. Even Sandra, I think I received also. She was watching also online, and she told me, she sent me actually feedback. She was so enjoyed it and she loved it, and it helped her a lot. So maybe if you want to continue growing your emotional body, inner child, to become not a child, become an adult, mature,
maturity,
take that meditation and do it all over again. Another tips you can do also, if you have to attend the meditation, I don't remember if we have done that in the meditation or not. You go and visit your inner child with your higher self, not only by yourself, with your higher self. You go visit your inner child and you consult and you give him the strength and unconditional love and tell him you don't need to seek unconditional from outside. I give you everything, don't worry, I'm here. And then catch his hand or her hand in that case and grow it. Grow your inner child. Let's say if you're seeing yourself as 7, grow it to 10. And then again go to your higher self and say, I grow my emotional body inner child to 10. Can I grow more? Bring more energy and strength and love and go visit again at 10 and grow it to 12 and grow it to 15 and grow it all the way to 2022. Then it's almost you're reaching to maturity there, and keep it there and say I'll visit you later. You will notice when you having trigger later on, your trigger you become you might still get triggered, but you were triggered as mature, not as a child.
So without emotional
It
charge.
change without emotional charge. You'll be completely changed.
You will be an observer of the trigger without the charge of the emotions. Nice, huh? Let's become all mature.
Yeah. Sometimes nice to have the child for the fun and spontaneity.
For the innocence, the
for
playfulness, the creativity,
but not for the
connection with
what
the
they call
nature.
tantrum. Is it the
overwhelming
tantrum and
yeah.
you know the nagging? Remove those and keep the playfulness.
An overwhelmed system that hasn't been able to process information. So when you are in that anxious state, frustration state, fear state, where it's like you are overwhelming the system and you don't have space to process information, the inputs, and therefore the outputs. So it's like a child is become cranky when he's overwhelmed in his system and he doesn't know how to process it because he doesn't have the maturity, doesn't have the mental maturity to understand how to process it. And he doesn't have the capacity
Analyze,
in his
express,
neuron,
all this,
in his physical brain doesn't have the capacity yet to fire those new information and to understand how it has been triggered. So to process that. So
Beautiful.
yes, let's be adults in our emotions.
What we'll do today then?
What we do today?
What is the theme of today?
What
Yes.
is?
What you're fancying? We'll continue with the higher self definitely.
So we welcome actually a new sister, a new woman in the
Yes.
house. So
Hello.
Zaid's friend.
Welcome
So
to
welcome.
the community.
Yes.
And
No.
we have
That's it.
Eleanor also. She came
Hi,
to the
Eleanor.
sessions
Yes. Hi, Eleanor.
and
So
her
as
higher
well-
self told her in the session
a bit
to
like
continue her growth, and then she asked where shall I go, and then herself here. I was like, I'm honored, thank you. It was so hilarious. See you in the session. And we're doing the session, we're asking higher self, where should we go? And she looked at me, here. I was like, okay, you got your answer. That's so good. So yes, we have anyone new also? No, that's it. And Oli, after a while, hello Oli.
Should I turn on this?
Maybe. Yes. So we will continue working with the higher self. I have a bit of theme. On Sunday training, give it to her because it's a little bit cold. Will be here. On Sunday yesterday, we didn't have a lot of people online on our group training, but it's fine. So we're going to shift it to twice a month, which is so give you brief, but that also can tell that mean we cannot do a project in this capacity. We need to change structure. I wanted to add. I was not disappointed in that sense or surprised, but I knew that
It will come.
we haven't reached that level, and I want to reach that level, and I want to test out how much our capacity so we know. So it's not me then I'll telling you guys you are not ready. I want to show you that you are busy, not you're ready. You are ready but busy. You know.
Oh, by the way, Josh, we were there about 5 people, but there was somebody who actually watched hosted a watch party. So we actually, instead of going to you directly, we
Yeah,
all
but I'm
went to that
talking-
watch party.
Got it.
So
But
we were there, but you
I
didn't
know,
see us.
but I'm talking about Zoom. I need interaction. Yeah, I cannot just keep going monologue, because monologue I can record it. Why I'm doing it live, you know? So it has to be an interaction, so I know people and ask you a question, your feedback, what's happened. then that's a project we can work, can grow. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not blaming anyone.
I would like to share the.
But I want to mention about this.
News.
Yeah. So Mathilde will share with you the news. So in that Sunday, it just out of sudden it just came to me. As we are very small, to honor who came, I gifted the 8 density meditation. I don't know if you understand that it's so powerful, and I received it at least 2 years ago, and I gifted only once in all our training, only once to group who specifically ask. They want to open up their channel, they want to expand their galactic consciousness specifically beyond the oversoul. That meditation, if you want to watch it again, it literally expand all your density capacity beyond the human capacity. I'm not joking. If you keep doing it, your galactic self literally return to you. And this is something very big for if someone looking for open up his channeling, open up his connection to the guides, open up his reaching the stars. If that's what your aim and you want to be enlightened state with that meditation. So that was my gift, and I'm happy forever who understand it and received it. And so we will continue a little bit more of the same themes of continue working with the higher self and the density, so we expand further, and then we can add it to more maybe to our emotional body and the inner child. And Mathilde, she has news for you.
Yes, planning
We
a
have lots of
date.
news.
Let's keep the great habits. Let's keep the great habits. So before we start, let's have a little recap of what's happening in the coming weeks. So you are all aware and you can make informative decisions if you can join the sessions, courses that are coming up. So, the intensive retreats 2 days on the 30th and 40th of March, we don't have that much response from you guys. So we are also wondering what's happening. So even if you're watching online or the rest of the community, we don't know what's happening on your side as well. So please inform if there is anything we should be aware of. Because really it fills in very fast. So it means that those who are already signed up know that tomorrow we'll make a decision, and there's a high level of possibility and probability that the intensive retreats is in the house here, not at the farm. Yeah.
But you will not change the date. It was
Same date, we will decrease a bit of the price, therefore, because it's not at the farm.
Decrease.
14 is Friday, Saturday.
Yes, Friday, Saturday. You can attend Friday if you want. No, on Saturday. Which day are you off?
Friday.
You can attend Friday if you want. You can attend only the first day, but as one day. It's either the Friday or Friday, Saturday. So this is the 30th and 40th of March. 13th and 40th, yeah, of March. And we're gonna work further on the Kundalini, on the sexual energy as well. We will work on the third eye, and we will work on all the practices in it with all that we've been building up since last time. So like strengthened practices, and we will work on
The relationship you want.
the introduction on relationships, healthy relationship, and healthy relationship meaning healthy expression. How do I express myself, and understanding how your divine qualities are expressed in your physical embodiment, and how to strengthen the parts that are more of your weakness, and how to start understanding how do you say in English, even in French, I forgot, I have the word but not the word, the rhythmic or the structure in healthy relationships. So that's like expression. That will be the intensive retreats. If you're interested, please let us know. Know that it's going to be probably here in the house. We're going to make a decision tomorrow. Next, the Greece retreats. So Greece retreats, thank you for your patience, because we took time for the reason that Christelle mentioned today on the WhatsApp group. We had to take into account much more information than the previous retreats, and also make decisions accordingly. This is why the retreat is from the 1st to the 8th of May, not to the 9th anymore. So the registration is open, and I know that many of you here, they are already joining the retreat, but you haven't registered yet. So know that we have almost 50 people who would like to join the retreats, but no one is pushing the button to register, meaning that the moment the energy will focus and center on the registration, it will go very fast. I'm just saying.
Maybe part of it is, sorry to interrupt, but you're asking, like, there's a lot of information, like, when's your birthday? Like, maybe I don't want to put my birthday, you know?
But you need to put your birthday for your own information to be able to know to have your passport, because you're not asking a passport picture, so we need that for the flight tickets, for example. We need to book your flight tickets.
Okay.
Yeah. And
It's
all
the
this
same
information.
as Turkey.
It's done in Turkey, and this is the information required for
Okay.
retreats. You need all of that for a
I
retreat.
didn't know there's flight tickets.
Yeah, you have a flight ticket from if you
last day.
choose the last day. Yeah. The last
What
day
is
Naxos
the
to
total
attend.
price of it?
Huh?
What is the total
$3,500
With the flight ticket.
with the flight ticket inside the country. Your international flight is at your own cost. So the information that we ask on are for a reason, even like for Schengen visa, because if you ask for Schengen visa, we are giving you a letter. So we need to know for the Schengen visa, and all the questions, they have a purpose. If we book your hotel before you arrive, if you plan to arrive a day before, if you plan to stay the day after, so we need to know what's happening in your own booking and desires also. So all questions are actually very relevant for the coordination and organization and logistics. So this said, if you don't have your flight ticket, you still can book the retreat, because you can continue the registration without filling all the. It's not compulsory to fill in every aspect of the questions. So that's it. We're gonna have for the retreats for Greece this Wednesday with George. We're gonna have a talk online. We will share a couple of things. We don't really
Was
know.
Asil
Saturday.
You're
No,
talking about
Wednesday
Wednesday.
first, and
you
we
and
will,
me?
yes, George and I, we will speak about things. We're still yet to know what we're gonna speak about, but we're gonna speak about, the way we bring topics here. So we will go live during the day, and we will speak about a couple of sites on the retreat, where we will go, so more the itinerary a little bit as well, with pictures and things, and why we go there, and what the energy that are already there, what we may feel, and so on. But Saturday night, George and Asil will be live on Crowdcast to speak about the experience, to speak about the choice of the sites, how they've been selected, to speak about previous experience, if some of you would like also to share the experience online to those who are coming and watching for the first time. Share about why those missions, why those type of retreat that are super unique. There are not two retreat like this in the world, or style of retreat in the world like this. What is the commitment we are asking from the participant as well, what is our commitment, and so on. So this is going to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours talk. You're going to be engaged if you want, asking questions or sharing your experience from the last retreats. So this will be Saturday at 8:30. 8:30 because we have people watching in Europe and in US, so we need to make a time that fits everyone. So that will be for the retreats. What else? We had a wonderful level 1 this last weekend, sound healing, and we are doing the level 2 this weekend. So we will have practice on mystery clients, meaning that the mystery clients are the community, are family and friends from the participants, from the students. So if you know that you are free and you would like to receive a sound healing session of 50 minutes this weekend, keep an eye or ask me. Saturday afternoon, 29th. So I will post the link one time only on the Unconditional Love community group on Facebook, and because it goes very fast, and we will have 12 spots open. So that's going to be exciting. What else I wanted to share as well? Yes, we are going to the Allen Yoga Fest 5th and 6th of March. So if you would like to join us, we will speak about heart resonance and we will do a practice of heart resonance. So if you don't know or if you don't have anything on the 6th of March, join. Eileen is an hour and a half from here. It's going to be in
Or
the
if you know
beautiful
someone
park.
there.
Or if you know people in Eileen, spread the word. It's going to be the basic of heart resonance workshop and for 50 minutes, 45 minutes, and the practice and energy practice after. It's going to be good. That's it.
Manifestation, shifting your life
Yeah.
and your reality, and talking about the power of the heart, and so we can prepare people to become a bit more spiritual and more loving, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
spread the word a bit. Yes,
So
and
that's
then the
for,
practice and the
For
theory.
kids,
Huh?
something for children.
There will be something for children there. Yes, there's a kids tent. Yeah, for yoga and things like this. Anything else we would like to share?
Maybe we can do heart resonance for the kids. Who would like to make this small project, and we work how to translate heart resonance to kids?
Yes,
It's nice,
really.
huh?
Yes, you would like to do that?
What the age of the kids?
I think from
That-
7
that you can
till,
talk to. I don't know what age you can talk
that
to.
can
but
stay. So I think there
You
will be
can
like
sit
two
and
types.
listen to you.
It can be those who stay for 15 minutes of focus, so like 6, 7, up to 9 years old, and then the more teens coming up till 15. So we can catch them. I think the French group can do that, like Oli, Vanessa, and Julie.
they would love to.
I'm sure yes, you
I would
will.
love to, but I don't
You're
know. maybe
focusing
I
on
need
the
some-
adult now. Focusing on the adult. Then will come the training for the kids. That's planned as well at a later stage. We are waiting for this one to come, and he will bring all the goodies. All the goodies. All right. I think I'm done with my sharings for the planning. Yes, next week is Wednesday. Unconditional love sessions. Yes. 4th March. 4th March is the Unconditional Love Wednesday, which is open to everyone. It's donation, contribution based, and you receive. So on the Mondays, for those who are coming for the first time, Monday we do spiritual gym. So we are building your spiritual body, spiritual containers. You are engaged more than on the Wednesday, so we call it the spiritual gym. Wednesday we call it the spiritual spa, where you receive, you open your container, you open your intention, and you let this energy flowing, those liquid of higher consciousness and Christ consciousness. But today you are engaged in your practice. If you don't want to, feel free to go in your own journey, but it's highly recommended to follow. So you are strengthening your diamond light bodies and spiritual connections and higher gates. Cool. I think it's very late now.
We are ready.
I think we've talked a lot, so thank you for listening. Thank you for bringing your focus for listening. Now let's bring our focus inwards. So it's like training our shift of consciousness focus out, in, out. So we master our states as well. We master our brainwaves, master our states. So now you've been fully focused with me and with us. Thank you for that. And now, with a deep breath,
I'm going to practice.
coming in the heart, coming in one.
Thank
Bye,
you
guys.
guys watching.
Yes?